Hey guys, so I am once again driving using my hands-free device. It's like a 20-minute drive, so I had some time to kind of like share some thoughts with you. So I was speaking to a student inside of the mentorship program yesterday, and he's really great at getting opportunities on the calendar. So meaning that he's really great at booking calls, people who want a lot of help from him. Now, when I say aggressively, I mean like don't be like yelling at people, arguing with people, or saying they suck, or like getting irritated or taking things personally. It's more, you just have to be very stern and just really talk about like why the person needs to move forward today. And that's really the key that most people just don't have. I'm sorry, my camera's like, I know the lighting's all different and all weird. I'm like sitting inside of the drive-through of this restaurant right now. And yeah, that's the thing that nobody really understands or really gets right. It's like, it's okay for people not to, like you. You don't have to be everybody's friend. Like if they're not going to work with you, I'd rather that they be honest and tell you exactly why they're not going to work with me, rather than them be like, oh, 2 weeks from now, and you're like following up with them, and they just kind of goes, and they just didn't want to hurt your feelings, right? You need to get this stuff out in the open. You have to ask the question that everybody else is afraid to ask. And the one thing to note is, just because you're asking questions and you're challenging them does not mean that you're being disrespectful. And if you ever feel like you're uncomfortable and you did go a little bit too far, the one thing you should do is just take the last 2 to 5 minutes of the call just calming down, just talking and rebuilding that rapport, so that it'll allow you to follow up with them in the future. Right, so that's just the biggest thing. I just want to kind of like talk about something that I was going through with a client. If you want some help growing inside of the private mentorship program, if you want to like really avoid making all the mistakes that most people make when it comes to growing their business, like it's funny, like you don't have to go through all those mistakes. Like you'll still make some mistakes if we work together, but like all the stupid ones that I made, like when I was growing my firm I started about 7.5 years ago, but like there was a lot of mistakes I could have avoided if I just had someone side by side. But it took me a really long time to actually go and get a mentor, because I was really proud, and I didn't want to admit that I was not the best at all this stuff. So but I eventually got a mentor. It cost a lot of money. The first year I spent like 35 grand on coaching, seminars, courses, just anything to get my hands on, in order to make sure that I never was in the position where I didn't know how to make money again. And that's what I like to offer people nowadays. So in addition to my accounting firm, I have a private mentorship program where I help walk you through step by step what you need to do to go and build a 6-figure either accounting business or bookkeeping business, whichever one you consider yourself. So if that's something that you think is going to help you, right? You want to make sure you can get to your goal without, getting discouraged, messing up, or taking way more time than what you need. Go ahead and click on the link inside the description below to book a call with me to see if I can help you inside the program. Now keep in mind, the program is not for everyone. I do not accept everyone inside the program, because I need to make sure specifically that you are going to be a good fit, and I absolutely know that I can actually help you get results. Because if you're not going to get results, it doesn't make sense for us to work together. And I'll be the first to let you know that, so we're not wasting anyone's time. But if I do believe that I can help you, I'm just going to let you know. I'm going to make an offer and extend an invitation for you to join the program, if it makes sense. So if that's you, I can't wait to see you on the call. If you're not quite ready for the call, that's okay too. I'll see you inside the next video. Have a great one.